Malcolm woke with a terrible start, convinced that something had touched him. All around him was blackness, the deep, impenetrable blackness of a moonless, starless night in a room with its heavy, opaque curtains drawn. It was so black he could almost feel the atmosphere around him, and wondered for a moment if that could have woken him. That's a sentence. Okay, I gotta do this again. If you put it like against that shit, I can't read it. It's so dark. I have to highlight it to read it. Taking stock, taking stock of his situation, he realized that he was laying on his back. No, it's lying. You lay pipe. You lie down. Taking stock of his situation, he realized that he was lying on his back, having thrown off all the covers, and smiled to himself as he noticed that, as usual, when he was awoke, he had an enormous erection. Very proud of that erection was Mike Malcolm. Starting from a perfectly ordinarily, starting from a perfectly ordinary, though very handsome cock in its soft state, his lovers would begin to stir the beast until his lovers? Oh, his hands, I get it. His lovers would begin to stir the beast into life, which happened very quickly, and after half a minute or so of gentle stimulation, would find themselves in a veritable find themselves with a veritable house pipe on or in their hands, surmounted by a length of foreskin, even when fully hard. Even when fully hard. There's nothing better than a middle of the night wank to send you to sleep again. He decided. Okay, I'm doing this wrong. There's nothing better than a middle of the night wank to send you to sleep again, he decided, and went to move his right hand into a suitable position for doing that very thing. Horror! Thin, strong, furry fingers gripped his right wrist, pinning it to the ground. Automatically tried to lift his left arm over to release the vice-like grip, but a second furry hand was already there, holding his left wrist. Malcolm whimpered and thrashed his body about to shake off his captor, kicking out, kicking out, kicking out at the end and to the sides of his bed to reach the body of this creature. His feet and knees met no resistance, and he realized that its body must be behind his head. Summoning up some long forgotten gymnastic skill, he suddenly raised both legs onto tell that summoning some. God damn it! I can't read that line. Summoning up some long forgotten gymnastic skill, he suddenly raised both legs onto until his feet were behind his head, but so solid flesh. But still, no solid flesh met his powerful kicks. Worse was to come. Two more sets of furry fingers clapped themselves around his ankles, holding him in this extremely uncomfortable, doubled up position. It occurred to him that there must be more than one of these creatures, and sleep had cleared sufficiently from his mind for him to wonder what these creatures were, and why they had attacked him like this. His cock, now much less erect, and balls were hanging down over his face, though he couldn't see them. What kind of, they were hanging down over his face, though he couldn't see them. I guess it is dark. And he relaxed slightly, trying to find enough space in his constricted chest to breathe. His body still held firmly in four places. More furry hands began to stroke the backs of his legs and buttocks, his ears, and both nipples, all the same. all at the same time. There must be a whole group of these things, he guessed, and wondered how to escape. It was no use shouting. His bedroom was on a separate floor from others, and the door at the top of the stairs was closed. Futi- fu- fu- futilely, futilely, he struggled. Futilely, yeah. No, I don't know how to pronounce it. He struggled some more, but was quite unable to break free from them. The hands on his buns nuzzled between his legs, brushing the underside of his bow sack, bow sack, ball sack, with soft fur. Erotic fires shot through his tortured body, reviving the forgotten erection completely, and he moaned with sudden lust. Slowly, the hands holding his ankles began to move apart, spreading his legs, and he began to panic if they continued. Some part of him would split. Okay, I read that wrong. There was a comma. I don't know why I stopped. But they lifted his legs and lowered them to the bed in their former position, still clamped firmly, but now quite comfortable. His erection resumed its skyward pointing. Fur enveloped his balls, stroked all over his chest, particularly his nipples, and rubbed his mouth, nose, ears, and forehead. The strongly erotic sensations aroused by this were almost more than Malcolm could bear. He longed to grip his tool firmly and finish the job he had tried to start from some time before, but had no free hand. Hope you like that, Tara Bostes. How do I stop this?